The grass is always greener where you're brave enough to grow it. Before we begin, let me speak honestly. I stumbled in my life. I messed up. I've done things I wish I could take back. I've broken promises, especially the ones I made to myself. There were days I overreacted, days I raised my voice, days I blamed others, and days I blamed myself even more. And I know this feels very familiar to you, as every one of us has been there. Some of us are there right now. Even after years as a leader and mentor, working on my patterns, my habits, my reactions, I still see the same truth repeating everywhere. People are unhappy with where they are, but terrified of changing the place they are standing in today. This isn't a motivational episode, not a feel-good message, not a surface level believe in yourself moment. This is about radical shift, the kind of shift that changes identities, not just actions. I've seen this truth unfold in conversations with teams, in one-to-one mentorships, in private moments where people finally whisper, I can't stay like this anymore. This message might be the turning point for you or someone close to you needs it right now. So, here's the painful truth. Real change cannot happen in the same environment where the old you was created. Change needs new ground. It needs new resonance, a new energetic field. I learned this hard way, and I learned that changes becomes possible only when you remove all escape routes. Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. They look like safety, but they are the change that keep you trapped. Einstein said it the best. You cannot solve a problem from the same level of consciousness that created it. You must rise, shift your perspective, upgrade your environment. Today, we are diving into the invisible prison around you and how to break out of it. The deadly game of comfort. Why do we expect new results while doing the same things every day? We all know the famous saying that doing the same thing while expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. And yet, we do it anyway, every single day, because we do not live according to our conscious thoughts. We live according to the patterns programmed by our environment. You wake up in the same room. You look at the same wall. You follow the same routines. Your mind repeats the same thoughts you had yesterday and the day before and the last year. Your environment, your space, your people, your rhythm is a memory anchor that holds you inside yesterday's version of yourself. Every corner, every person, every routine tells you silently, this is who you are. Do not change. Your brain loves what is familiar. It calls it safety. But this safety is the wall that keeps you away from the growth you know you want and you need. In the same room, in the same environment, a new life cannot begin. Old energy pulls you back, even when your intentions are strong and clear. Change is not an order you can give. Change is a new identity forming. And the new identity cannot survive in old energy and pattern. The green grass lie. There is a saying we all know: the grass isn't greener on the other side of the fence. It sounds like a real wisdom, but it is not a wisdom. It is the biggest lie and a program. It was created by someone who did not believe in growth, did not believe in expansion, and did not believe in change. Its purpose was not to help people to evolve. Its purpose was to keep people in one place, in a box, in one life, in one fear. This known sentence tells you very clearly: do not move, do not change, do not hope for anything better. It is passive language designed to convince you that whatever you do, you will not win anyway. But the reality is absolutely opposite. The grass is always greener where you are brave enough to grow it, where you change your environment, where you create new space, where you step out for yourself. This saying was created to silence the call for change. But deep inside, you know something true. Your life cannot grow on old soil. The next version of you cannot be born in the same ground. Sometimes the bravest, purest, and the most honest step is simply to move to where the soil feels right and start growing your own green field, your own plants. We are not prisoners of circumstance. We imprison ourselves. Fear builds the walls. Fear of failing, fear of judgment, fear of letting go of old identities, fear of disappointing others. But the most dangerous prison door is disguised as safety. Plan B. Backup plans kill transformation. They look smart, they sound logical. School teach them, parents demand them, societies are celebrating them. But if plan B exists, your commitment to plan A dies. A backup plan is an emotional escape hatch. It tells your mind you don't need to go all in. And without going all in, there is no deep change. There is no identity shift. There is no breakthrough. It's like trying to build a fire with wet wood in a rainy storm. Nothing ignites. Real transformation requires one direction: forward. Everything you're searching for, clarity, strength, confidence, alignment, waits on the other side of the fear. And the fear doesn't disappear through thinking, it dissolves through movement. New environments, new spaces, new people, new decisions. And here's the formula. 1. Change your space. New room, new energy, new desk, new pattern, new scenery, new identity. Environmental psychology proves this. Your surroundings rewire your mind. 2. Change your pace. Break one ritual, remove noise, create empty space, because emptiness is where the new can enter. 3. Change your people. Your energy is shaped by the 5 people closest to you. This isn't motivational talk, it's measurable social physics. Surround yourself with stagnant minds and you will shrink. Surround yourself with evolving minds and you will evolve. Every visionary in history understood this truth. Change begins where old resonance ends and dies. When your environment changes, your brain creates new pathways. New pathways create new behavior. New behavior creates new results, and new results create a new identity. And your environment reflects that identity back to you. You are not a victim, you are the architect of your life. And the first job of an architect is to remove the old foundation, to make space for something new. Let us do a simple practice together. It's called the 369 awareness practice. It takes 1 minute and it can change the direction of your life if you decide to make it part of your daily routine. So, 3 breaths, calm the body and silence the mind. 6 seconds of focus. Ask, where am I living from the old instead of creating the new one? Let the answer arrive. And then 9-word affirmation. Start with, starting today, I choose. Example, starting today, I choose growth over comfort and fear. Write it down. Place it somewhere visible so you can read it. And let it become your new inner command. And then there is the final question. Your new life is waiting for you. Mine is waiting for me. But a new beginning cannot grow if you're still standing on old soil. So ask yourself, does my current environment support my growth? Or am I trying to build a new life on an old foundation? If this message touched you, subscribe, like, and share it with someone who needs it. I continue speaking honestly and practically about building a life not by chance, but by conscious direction. And remember, freedom always starts from the mind.